Welcome back to the 90s, kids. Now, obviously, I'm wearing this thing for no particular reason. Other than, well, the two wrestlers that are in the main event are from the 90s. So, it's obviously a wig. What are you talking about, Willis? No, I'm Sister Abigail. I'll go, but seriously, just get this thing out of here. Get into the main event. Let's do this. As you can probably see, I am going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin because Steve Austin is my second favorite wrestler. Take a guess who number one is. Here's a hint. It's the channel. It's the channel you're watching. Yeah, you get the idea. Okay. So yeah, all right. Austin versus Flair. You actually be surprised that this match actually happened. Yeah, there was this one time, I believe, in 2002, which of course was a pretty bad year for Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, the whole taking this ball and going home thing. You guys know the deal. Of course, surprisingly, there was a lot of dream matches that Austin had that year. Like, for example, with Eddie Guerrero. Like, you obviously know that his feud with Eddie Guerrero would have been feud of the year if Austin hadn't walked out of the company. I mean, it's kind of understandable why he walked out. I mean, it's kind of understandable on why he would walk out. I mean, I think, Austin was a character that he would walk in. I mean, he was always going to be booked strong, no doubt about that. And that was kind of different in 2002. Granted, we're not going to see Austin versus Punk or Austin versus Lesnar or Austin versus Hogan. But the reason for that is because the reason we didn't get Austin versus Hogan is because, well, backstage politicking. That's kind of the reason, backstage politicking. You all know the story of what happened between the two in WCW because Hogan wanted... Because Steve Austin was actually, if you believe some rumors, he was supposed to, wrestle against world champion Ric Flair until Hogan was like, I want to wrestle Ric Flair. And they were like, yeah, you're like the biggest man in wrestling, so we're not gonna complain with you. Okay, that's obviously an understatement, but whatever. You probably get my point. So yeah, you guys probably get my point. I mean, Austin versus Lesnar again seems kind of like a laughable joke these days, but it would have happened. I'm probably kidding about the laughable joke part, but today it's obviously a laughable joke. But you have to remember that there were multiple opportunities where this could have happened. Of course, the main one, of course, was between Lesnar and Austin in a King of the Ring qualifying match. We all know that didn't happen because, well, Austin walked down the WWF, so of course that wouldn't happen. But honestly, I think Austin was in that situation that I think everyone would have done. So, can't blame the Rattlesnake for that one. I mean, you'd be surprised. You would be pleasantly surprised if I told a non-wrestling if I told a wrestling fan that Steve Austin and Ric Flair have wrestled before. They would be surprised, no doubt about that. Darn it. Okay. Classic, am I right? And now, boom. Welcome to 2K logic, everyone. Sheesh Louise. Just chuck that ladder up. Don't need it. We have Amazon Prime. I have no idea what that has to do with anything, but whatever. Well, I can stack it. I forgot you can stack it in this game. I forgot. Hold on. Do. Boom. Just in case I have those 2 tables there, just in case. So, yeah. Fine. Okay, alright. Alright, whatever. I know I could have just grabbed it at any point, but where's the fun in that, you know? Boom. I wouldn't be surprised if Flair decided to blade in this match, you know? His logic. It's Ric Flair, obviously, so. What? Of course he would blade. It's Ric Flair. Okay. Darn it. Okay. Darn it. Come on, Nate. What are you doing? Sheesh. Boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Do. Boom. Now. Stunner! Never. Forget the table. Just grab it. See? Easy peasy mac and cheesy. Boom. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. We did it, ladies and gents. We beat the Russians. Okay. We beat the Russians, ladies and gents. We did it. The end. To an epic tale.